talk about my campaign to end road rage, 2012 in London. Um, I'm sure that we've all heard about the accident that happened, 2 weeks ago. Less than 2 weeks ago, with a family of 8 people being crushed on the motorway on the M6, and just the week before that, about this footballer involved in the accident, where two young lives were lost. And it's prompted me, to make this video and to launch this campaign. I think that, as a Christian, I don't want to sit down and watch these things happen, it just becomes history so fast and it's forgotten, in people's minds. What did that family do to deserve to die in the way that they did? And I think, it's time, that we all woke up and did something, and that is why I'm launching this campaign. I'm hoping that at the end of this campaign, by 2004, that every Londoner who drives, would have a change in consciousness about how they go about their journey. I know there are campaigns about, people, being safe, and the Think campaign, but I think that doesn't really cover issues like being threatened, by other drivers, being horned at, or being honked at, or being sworn at, or, to the more extreme, people jumping out and stabbing other people, or, to the extent where people die in these accidents. And it's really, not my campaign. I want this campaign to be about Londoners and about you, that's watching it, and I want the change to be affected through you the viewer. I don't want to impose myself on anybody. I just want to appeal to everybody's consciousness, that it's time that we did something about it, and it's time. If you're not an aggressive driver, and you've been aggressed, I'd like to hear from you. And if you are an aggressive driver and you want to do something about it, I'd like to hear from you. It's a campaign for everybody, all Londoners. Feel free to talk to me. I want everybody, to join this cause. I believe we can do it. I believe we can affect the change. I believe we can drive nicely. We can be nice to each other. If you go out in the country, you see how nice people are to each other. They stop, and why is it that we can't do the same in London? So let's just end road rage, by 2012 in London. That is what this campaign is about. It's not about anything else. It's about ending road rage. It's not about making money. It's not about, it's not about anything else. I just want to appeal to people, that we can make our society a nicer place to live. We can appeal, to our consciousness, and I want us to have testimonies at the end of it. I want people to say, yes, they have been affected by this campaign, and they have made a commitment, to end it. If they get angry and they've sworn at people, that they'll always come back to this campaign. I want people to buy our badges, stick it at the back of their car. It costs £5, and I know £5 is a lot of money for a badge, but people spend £5 in a pub or for a packet of cigarettes, and I don't think, if you spend £5, and you could affect a change through it, money goes towards, the people who have been victims' families, and to support in this campaign, and that you've affected a change, and that you send out a message by sticking this badge on the back of your car, this badge on the back of your car, that by maybe by 2012, every car, what can you imagine, London, where everybody's made this commitment, and everybody's got this badge saying, I am part of this movement, to change, to end road rage by 2012 in London, and I'm proud to show, I'm proud to stick this badge on, and who knows, it could go citywide, it could go to other cities, it could go worldwide. I want London to be an example. I want to fight this